Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coloring in Fragile World again, although I'm working on a new page today. Again, I'm just doing these Kerby pages for supporting my friends, Bubbles Studio, um, her giveaway contest, whatever you want to call it. So again, if you want to participate, it's open to anyone, and all you have to do is pick a page out of um, any of Kirby's books, and what you do is you write your name on a piece of paper, and you put it down. You take a picture of it without any color on it, like this. Like you would take a picture of this page, take your picture, and then color it. And then once you're done, you post it on your page. You can add her, Bubble Studio, and also you have to add the hashtag um, Bubbles giveaways, and then she'll see it. And then each picture that you draw is um, an entry into her contest. And if you pick a double-sided page, a two-sided page, like let me see, like um like this one. See how it's two pages, then you have to do both pages in order for it to count. If you do just one, she won't count it. So, um, so I'm doing the one pages, but I do love to do two-page spreads. But for this contest, I'm just gonna stick to the one pages. And so yeah. And also you guys know that me and Amy Travels have a healthy, friendly competition going on with this giveaway, and we are pushing it out, and we're like kind of competing with each other to see, you know, making it fun, seeing who can get the most pictures colored. And so far she is winning. I think the last I checked on her, she had about 7 or 8 pages done because I didn't start right away. I think she started on the first day because this is for the whole month of April. So it started on April 1st, and I did not start right away. I was like doing a bunch of other stuff and procrastinating on getting started. So once I seen how many pages she had done, I'm like, whoa, girl, slow down. Let me catch up. So that's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully she slows down a little bit so that I can catch up to her. But either way, um, I'm in this book, I'm on this page, I've gotten started. The background, I did some distress ink, and I used two colors. I'm gonna show you the colors real quick. I used um, this purple wilted violet. I used this one, and then I also used. So I put this one down first, and then I added this one. And this is Spun Sugar. So I love Distress Ink, you guys. Um, for my backgrounds, that's the one I use. Several different kinds of backgrounds, but I do love that background. And let me just say this too. Also, I normally have my headphones on when I go live, but today, for whatever reason, Restream is not registering my um, headphones, so I am on my regular phone speaker. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. And so, anyways, and so I also went ahead and started basing the picture. My this is called again a Queen Alexandria butterfly. Yeah, Queen Alexandria's butterfly. And these are extinct. And so this whole book, like I said, Fragile World, is about extinct or endangered or critically endangered animals. And so yeah, that's what this is. And so these are real pretty butterflies. So I wanted to kind of stick to the real colors of it. And so I based it with my super tips just to put some color down. And now I'm gonna go over the top um with the same color. So yeah, you can just watch me color. If you have any questions, make sure that you go ahead and put it in the chat. Or if you're watching this on the replay, you can go ahead and write me a message under the video, and I'll be sure to get it, and I'll be sure to answer any of your questions that you might have. So yeah, I have some jazz playing in the background. It's Kofi jazz, neo soul, very relaxing. Today is kind of cloudy, like an overcast. It looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know. But then I had seen that it was supposed to get up to 60. I can't tell at this point, but so I said, let me come on here early and start coloring. So yeah, last night I was up till 2, maybe almost 2:30 coloring on Mary's Life Channel 1. We were just hanging out and coloring together. I completed a Kerby page over there. Let me show you the Kerby page I completed over there. I completed this one last night. And again, I used some distress ink in the background. And but I do still have to get up early in the morning to get my son to school and stuff like that. So while I'm up, I'm like, let me just go ahead and come live and get started on my picture because I'm not tired right now, but I may be tired this afternoon. So that's why I'm like, color now. It's always a good time to color when you love coloring. I stopped at McDonald's. I got me some coffee. It was so good. I don't know. I love their coffee. And then I made me a little small breakfast. On it. And then I looked at some images of this Alexander Queen butterfly. Um, she has some real pretty light blue colors in her. And they come in different shades too. But this is the one I'm honing in on. And this butterfly is going to be the centerpiece of the whole page. So, but I realized and I've learned that when you baste it first, and sometimes I use um, watercolor paint or um, I've been using super tip markers, the Crayola super tip. It just makes the color pop that you put on top. Now you do have to use a lighter shade underneath, so when you lay the color down, it can be seen. 'Cause if you go too dark, man, it'll make it when you go over it, it'll just be dark, and you won't see the color well. Good morning, Shireen. How have you been? I'm working on a Kerby page in the Fragile World book. I'm working on that giveaway contest from Bubble Studios. And it's for the whole month of April. And you know me and Amy Travels are we're going head to head with this. And she's winning right now. She's got like the last I checked, she had like 7 or 8 pages done. And you know we're we are in competition with who's gonna get the most pages done because she wants to win, and so do I, right? It's a healthy competition. But yeah, I've been seeing you going live at night and seeing you last night. I'm feeling it. I really like listening to ocean sounds, especially when I'm sleeping and when I'm going to bed. And then I've seen how you had the painting going with your music, and so that was real nice. So yeah, let me plug my phone in to the charger so it don't go dead like it did last time. Okay. Yeah, I'm just coloring quietly, calmly coloring. But thanks for stopping by and dropping down, should I say. Thank you. I'm looking how to go live more. Yep. And you know, doing it the way you're doing it, it's also gonna help with your watch time. I know a lot of YouTubers I've seen when they're trying to grow their watch time, they will run videos like that um at night so people can just go in and go out, and yeah, you can just encourage everybody to just turn it on even if they're not watching it. But you have to have the volume up to where people can hear it. You can't just have it on mute, otherwise it won't count. But if people just watch your video your and listen to that, even if they have it, at a low volume, but just not mute, but then they will count that for your watch hours. So that's a good idea. And good thing you're starting it now. You're not like waiting till you get your 1,000 subscribers and then doing it, you know. But if you start now, it's a process. It's kind of hard to get those watch hours. So I think it's an excellent idea. And also, if you put them in, put all your videos like that into a playlist. So then when people are watching it and they put it on at night or whatever, it'll just keep going, you know, video after video. You know what I'm saying? And then they could be helping you even while they're asleep. And don't forget, you guys, if you don't know, if you're catching this on the replay, me and Ivy Pearl on Mondays at 2 o'clock, we go live and it's called Coloring and Inspiration. Inspiration. We're talking about the inspired books, which are books about the Bible. It's the Bible, but it's broken down into chapter books. And they're coloring books. And so we color in the books and we just have conversations about God's word. And it's real positive. So if you're, you know, want to color, you don't necessarily have to be have the same book, but if you have any coloring book or if you have a coloring book with inspirational words in it and you want to join us, feel free to come over and join us on Mondays at 2. And if you're busy, you can always catch the replay. And we're just getting started, so we're not trying to be stressed out about it. We're just going with the flow. Over the weeks, it may change up some, but the main thing is that we're going to be speaking of the word every time. And so feel free to drop down in the chat and all that good stuff. And each week it's going to change platform. So last week or this week on Monday, Ivy Pearl led from the book of Acts and Romans, but she started with Romans. And next Monday is my Monday, and it's going to be on my page, I mean, on my channel. And I'm coming from the book of Psalms. So each week we go back and forth. So when it's her week, it's on her channel, and when it's my week, it's on my channel. So if you ever get confused, just look at the post, and we'll always keep it updated on the post so you'll know whose channel it's going to be on. It says, oh, that's great idea. I'll do that. No problem, Serene. I missed the first one, but I hope to make the next one good. Some people think it's weird to be like Bible journaling. It's basically what it is. No, I know when I was younger, in my Bibles, I would always like, for sure, highlight scriptures or, jot down notes. But now they have Bibles that you actually can color in. And since we love the color, of course, we got the coloring book. We buying all these other books. So I think it's great. As soon as I heard about a coloring Bible, I hurried up and went to Amazon and ordered me one. And I was so excited about it. I was like telling everybody, like, get you a book. It's a coloring book, but it's the Bible coloring book. But it's really a Bible and you color in it. And then if you don't want to color in your Bible, they have smaller books that you can color in. Let me see if I have one close to me. Which of course I don't. Of course not. That would be too right to have one just right here, ready for me to show. I got every other kind of book over here, but I don't put that one up. Oh, matter of fact, is it right? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the book that Ivory is talking out of. And so you see these pages? Look at that. Now there are words. Most people don't like coloring words, but there's images, there's flowers and stuff. So, and this side is like you can doodle, you can make your own drawings. If you can write your words like whatever you take out of here. And then on one side, you can color those words. You make it how you want to. This is where we started from on Monday. We started at Romans. And so this is my first page. And there's no right or wrong. It's like what you want to do with your book. So isn't the Bible. Again, this is just the Bible chapters broken down by chapters. So if you don't feel comfortable drawing in your coloring Bible, then you can get these. These are cheaper. They're as low as $5 or as high as 17. And again, it's up to you. Now with these ones, the paper is better. The font is bigger. Um, the paper's thicker. The coloring journal one, the Bible itself, you know how the Bible paper is kind of thin, but in those ones it's a little thicker. But again, you cannot use as many mediums in that Bible than you can with these pages, because again, these pages are bigger. I mean thicker, and I think better paper. So if paper is a thing, you know, then you can use get those books. And again, you ain't even gotta use the book. You can just come live with your own personal book and just color and hang out or just listen. So, anyways, that's that. Bold colors. Yeah, Serene, I love bright colors. I really do. But I am starting to appreciate the muted colors because some of the colors cover the lines, and I don't like my lines color. Like I like to see the lines in my coloring pages. Like how like a dark purple would you won't be able to see underneath it because the color is so vivid and intense. So yeah. Okay. Good morning, Mary. Did you get my email, honey? I emailed you because I went to the post office once I got my son off, and again I have nothing in there. And so I went and talked to the workers, and I'm like, I'm expecting something, and it was sent off on Saturday, and I don't have it yet. And she was saying that sometimes it takes longer because the process center is slow, and also they're short staffed at times, and that makes it even slower. So she said, give it a couple more days before I get worried about it. Um, but she said anything that comes the day before, it will for sure be in the boxes by 10:30. And I was there at like 8:30. So and then I hate going there every day because So I'm gonna give it a couple days and then I'm gonna go back. So I just wanted you to know that. And girl, I'm waiting on my that cutting thing so I can cut my stickers out. I'm excited to use that. And it's pink. Ah, I love these are pink. So yeah, it's good to see you up too. Oh, you can track it? Oh, yeah, track it. I forgot all about that. Yeah, because I just want to make sure it doesn't go back. I'm gonna be mad if they send it back. But here's the thing. Because I added coloring with TaylorMade to my box, I sent a letter to my box with the title Coloring with TaylorMade, and I received the letter. So that made me think that it did, they did it right, because I added it. So it shouldn't be no problems as far as like them saying, rejecting it or anything like that. So track it and see. I'm like, dang, they slow. But it's good to see you up. I was just saying how we was up till 2:30 coloring, and I was up bright and early, and I'm not even sleepy, at least not yet. And let me know if you want to come up, Mary, and finish your. I know you gotta finish. I don't know what you're doing if you're busy. But I can put the link down if you do want to come up and color with me. It's up to you. Hey, View. How are you, View? Are you feeling better today? I'm coloring another page and Kerby. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Okay, she said be right back. Oh no, my sound. Is it my sound? Mary, can you hear me? Cause it wouldn't let me be on my headphones today. But yeah, you should be able to hear me because Serene was talking with me. Dang, I hope I wasn't talking to myself all this time and no one could hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Good morning, View. We're flying through these books and pencils. View, I'm in a friendly competition with Amy Travels, and the last I checked a couple days ago, she was on like number 7 or 8, pictures drawn colored, and I'm trying to catch up to her. So yeah, so when we see each other in different chats, we talking stuff. Okay, this is a serious competition we got going on. So yeah, I'm trying to catch up. I hope she is chilling. I hope she takes a little break because she got started on like, Bubbles started it the first day of April. Now let me tell you, Amy has started it like before the first day. So Bubbles had to say, okay, hold on, I didn't even announce it yet. You guys slow down. And because I didn't announce it, you guys got to start over. So a couple of them had already started. So when that was going on, I was chilling. I didn't start my Kerby pages right away. And then I look up, they deep in. Hi, Linda. Good morning. How you doing? It's okay, Bill. It is okay. So yeah, so I'm trying to keep up with her, but And actually, I'm trying to catch up with her because she is winning as far as between me and her. Now you know at the end of the day, Bubbles is gonna put all of this on that wheel. So it ain't even gonna matter. And I was talking about this with Mary last night. She said, you know that a person could win that just drew that just colored one page because it's gonna be on that wheel. And it's so funny. I'm like, yeah, I know. But it's just for the fun. We're just having fun. It's not really that serious. But yeah, she wants to win and I want to win too. Linda, how is work going? Yes, you Bubbles did all of this. Linda, I'm glad you're taking a break, even if it's for a second from your busy, hectic work day. 'Cause I know you've been swamped lately. So it's always good to see you. And I wish that you and View could link up and because View is having gonna have that procedure that you've had, Linda, and yeah, I know she has some questions or whatever. I'm not really sure about some things, so uh, that would be cool. But anyways, I need to stop to eat. I've had is coffee. Yeah, girl, you gotta eat. Coffee will make you full though. I had some McDonald's coffee this morning. It was so good and warm and I wanted some more, but I only had one cup. That's probably all I needed anyway, but you know how you want to be greedy. Oh, she doesn't talk to me. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's good to learn the typewriter because those keys. I remember when I was learning to type, I used to love typewriting class in school, and I always wanted to type fast, but I never could type without looking like. I guess I never trusted it. I never trusted. I would always peek. I could type kind of fast, but not fast as the people that don't look and they type. They be gone. And I love the sound of the keys pressing on the keyboard. That's another sound I could fall asleep to. That's relaxing. I even as oh okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So let it go. I can't even see my cell phone now. It's horrible. Oh, Well, I don't know what happened with you guys either. I wish that some kind of way you guys could forgive each other and just move forward. Um, I just know that Linda is a great source for things, and especially for um what you're going through and the upcoming procedures that you're gonna have, because she's done it already successfully. And I remember hearing her talk about it because I be on her channel and I listen to, you know how detailed I be listening to. You know I be listening hard. And okay. And I remember her saying that it wasn't as bad as it sounds, but I never went through the procedure or anything, so I can't tell you exactly, but I just know it probably would feel, better coming from someone who actually knows what they're talking about. So, anyways, I'll just leave it alone and let you guys hopefully, forgive each other at some point. If I could be the middleman, I surely would. Yes, I listen very hard and remember everything. Ain't that crazy? Oh, that's some supersonic bionic ears, okay? That's from having them kids. Them kids be sneaky. You gotta be acting like you not listening, but then when they on the phone and stuff, you gotta be tuned in with your third ear and your third eye, I be trying to catch something, trying to hear something that you know how they be trying to be slick. When I was married, my ex-husband used to be like, he used to just tease me all the time because he'd be like, "Dang, you heard that?" I'd be like, I heard you. Oh, it is still en route to the next facility. Okay, Mary, see, got me stressing out. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, so these are the Queen Alexandria butterflies. In the middle of this thing is a yellow color. That's weird. So, okay, so I really do get the point of the importance of watching your colors. So then you ain't gotta spend all your time dotting everything, trying to get the right color. You're trying to, so now I'm trying to use my super tips to base and ooh. Oh, but these won't matter anyway because there's no numbers on these super tips. So you would have to do it this way. Okay. No, that's too neon. I think this one might be too dark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay. I can email you the tracking number so you won't be going there every day. Okay, Mary. That'll be great. But yeah, because no, that'll stress me out. And you know what I never did too? I never signed up for, like, I have informed delivery for my home, address, but I never signed up for it for the post office address. So I'm gonna try to remember to do that today too. Yeah. So Linda, what are you eating for lunch? Let us know. Okay. So let's see. So y'all, I can't lie, these polychromo pencils really do give off good color. Real pretty color. Like the the vibrancy is on point. And they're not hard. They're not as creamy. Okay, because okay, the Prismas are waxy, which is why they're so creamy and buttery. These are oil, so they're not hard, but they're not creamy, but they're nice. And they're thicker. So yeah, I'm not getting no breakage, or when I'm sharpening them, they're not breaking, nothing like that. So I can respect them. Amy! Amy's here, y'all. Amy, look, I'm on number 5. Okay, I'm catching up, Amy. Can you take a break today? Okay, just relax a little bit, Amy. You don't have to go hard every day. You know what I'm saying? Just relax, lady. Oh, this is Amy, y'all. This is who I'm in. We on this Kerby these Kerby pages, okay? This is who I be talking about. Amy travels and she colors. And boy, does she love the color, okay? Woo! I'm tired, Amy. I'm tired. But I gotta keep going. View said, hey. Oh, she can see you. View can't see the chat, you guys. But she's here. Stop, Taylor. I will. Okay, good. When? How many do you have done? Now, the last I checked, I believe you were like, girl, you was probably at like 8, you probably at 10 or something now. How many do you have done? Be honest, please. Tell the chat how many you have done. No, you really don't. Oh, Amy came to see you yesterday, View. She get around. She travels. She travels. So yeah, I can believe it. She gets around on these streets. Even brighter. Okay. So I'm gonna go with that one's bright. I'm talking to myself, y'all. Hey view, I'm on number 8, but I've been in JB, but I'm putting her down. Oh, you've been in Johanna Basford, but I'm putting her down today back to no, keep coloring in Johanna for a couple more days. Oh, that's why I started late too, because I was coloring in something else. And then when I seen you, how far you was moving ahead, I said, let me put this down and get started. I can't with Amy, y'all. We serious about these competitions. Oh, this is funny. It makes it fun. As Foxy would say, these YouTube streets. Yes, okay. I already know you be traveling these YouTube streets. I be seeing you. So now I'm basting my the leaves and the part of the flowers back with the super tips. I try to find a light green so I can go over top of it with a darker green. Thank you, Mary. I got it. Kirby got a lot of pretty, pretty pages. I've been just looking through all the books, trying to pick out ones and putting a little sticky note on them all. And people be thinking like his books are all um like they're all scary, or they're all not scary but like mythical. And he got some let's see, spot. He got regular stuff too. It's a lot of his stuff is just detailed. But once you start coloring and love coloring, you can handle it. You can appreciate a detailed book because you want to see that page come to life and be pretty. You know, you want to make it pretty and stuff. Well, at least that's how I am. I guess I can't say that for everybody, but and especially with this contest, it's like you got to take a picture of the blank page before you add color. And so when I'm looking back at the page, once I add the color, I'm like, dang, did you forget once you add the color what the page even look like? And I'm like, okay, this is pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down most of this green so that I don't have to stop and base the up note the leaves again. Now I don't know about these ones. That's a lot. Okay. Okay. Um, so Linda says she's back with her sandwich. Okay, what kind of sandwich? Nope, Taylor, really slow down. I just looked. I'm on 7. Okay, I can't slow down. I'm trying to catch up, Amy. Okay, I'll slow down once I get to 7. I'm on this is I think this is 5. And I hope to have this done today, and then I'll be on 6. Okay, so it says if the surgery is cataract removal, 3 things about it. Linda, I need half of that sandwich. Okay, that's Amy said she need half your sandwich, Linda. I'm trying to figure out what it is, because I might need a little piece of it too. Okay, number 1, uh, view. I hope you're listening. If you're still here, I hope you're listening, or I hope that you can go back and see the chat. But number 1 is it's over before you know it. Before you know it started. 2, choose the option with the least amount of drops for the post-op recovery. And 3, you might get what? You might you might get what? I don't know what number 3 is. You gotta rewrite that one. Number 3. Okay, she said, okay, View, did you hear step 1 and step 2? I'm gonna say it again. Okay, Linda said it's over before you know it started. Number 2 is choose the option with the least amount of drops for the post-op surgery. Okay, and she said it's called an encapsulation. A month or so after, if you do, it's an easy fix. They just zap it and it takes seconds. Okay, so okay, I see what you're saying. Number 3 was your hand slipped trying to eat and type at the same time. Okay, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Is there anything else she should know? And that's about the cataract removal surgery. View. View. Do you have any specific questions that you want to ask her while she's here? Because we might not see Linda for a couple more weeks because she's been really, 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 really busy and not going live. So, View, do you have any other questions right now that you can think of, or anything that's scaring you that you can think of? Or do you want to hit the link and then you could ask her on the link while she's on her lunch break? The most discomfort I recall was eyes feeling scratchy. Other thing was having to wear a plastic cover taped over my eye to shower. Okay, view, here I come with the link. Okay, let me figure out how to do the link again. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me see how I do the link again. Okay, remember is it over here? Invite guests. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna type it on my view. Wait, I know you can't see it. Hold on, view. I ain't type it yet. Okay, this link is for view and Linda if she wants to come up. Otherwise, view can just ask her and Linda can type in the chat. I know you're busy, Linda, so we're gonna hurry up and do this. I gotta type out this long because I don't know how to copy and paste it. Hey, wellness. Good morning to you. We just here chilling. But I'm trying to get this link typed in this chat for view. And I don't know how to um, you know, paste it and stuff. So I gotta type it all the way out. So excuse me. Okay, that's it. There we go. There we go, view. Okay, so now let me go. Get rid of this. Move, move. Okay, now I gotta wait until she comes in the back. Okay. Okay. Um, view. Where are you, boo? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss you. So I'm just trying to face these leaves and these stems of these flowers. And again, Linda, thank you so much for giving your expert advice because it's expert advice because you did it. You've lived through it, you know, hands-on advice. Okay, so question you guys, when y'all's coloring, does it bug you that you can't get in the crease of your books? Like like it automatically cuts you off when you're trying to get down in there. Like that irritates me so much. Oop. a little lighter. Okay. View, do you see a link? It bothers me just a little bit. What bothers you? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what bothers you? What's wrong? Okay. Yeah, you're talking about when you can't get to the in the crease, like it cuts off your whatever you're coloring. I love to get some of my Curry look spiral round. Yes, yes, Taylor. I put down washi tape and get it done. What? What do you mean you put down washi tape? Like, oh, you put washi tape on that side and then you just like push real hard into the crease because it's hard to get into that crease. Now, wellness, if you have an office depot, they do um buying books for when I went because you know how you can get PDFs like okay, like Sarah Clark, she when you buy her book, she gives you a PDF where you can get like she had where you can get her whole book on PDF. And then she also gave you an extra bonus book that she asked people not to give the link out to because it's specifically for people who buy her book. And it's a different kind of it's a coloring, book as well. So when I went, I had it printed out, on stock paper at the Office Depot, and they were willing to spiral bound it for $5, or was it seven? I think it was five. Oh, you're back there, View. Wait, I don't see you, babes. Okay, now wait a minute. Now, how do I? Oh, okay, there you are. I'm sorry. Okay, let me bring you up then. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
there you go. Now, how you gonna invite somebody over to your house and you don't open the door? Like, really? You just wanted me to get smart with you. That's why you did it. Ever since you dropped it, I've been up in here and I said, now,
I'm
so
sorry.
she just gonna give me her address, let me get in the car half blind and drive to her door, and she ain't gonna open the
Girl,
door. You didn't even look at the ring light. Oh my
you
goodness.
you know I you know
You know, you know,
I'm still trying to figure
I'm
this
still trying
out.
to
I
figure
forgot
this
how to bring
out.
you
I
up.
forgot how to bring you up. I'm just sitting there. I was like, well, at one point, I think she's gonna look and see. You didn't hear a noise. Usually, it comes with
No.
like a little being. No. Once you hear the being, you'll get used to hearing it, and you'll be like, oh, somebody's here. They need to make it
Okay.
louder, though. Okay.
Because now I
Hey,
got to turn these
because now I
headphones
got to
off.
turn
Hold
these
on.
headphones off.
I
Hold on.
hear
Oh, okay. I hear
I hear
I hear a
double.
double. Yeah,
Okay,
and
there you go.
I think it's. I have to click the echo cancellation because I have nothing else on. I literally just
It was me.
restarted my computer. It was me. Oh, it was you. Okay, I literally just restarted my computer because what I'm doing is I'm sitting here taking my Posca pens and writing the letters on the keyboard bigger.
Mm. I'm
I
listening.
hear
Okay.
myself. I'm listening. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
you hear
it's
yourself?
real. Oh, you hear yourself? Well, let me
Dang.
see. Hold on. Dang.
Okay, now that I
I don't
figure out
think
what's
I hear
going on.
myself now. I think
Okay,
I'm
let me
good.
see.
But so I can't see my phone. I can't see the letters on the keyboard, but I can see them enough that well, because I had know the touch system from learning to use the typewriter. Because there's two little buttons, two little humps over um two of the letters on the keyboard, so I can kind of feel my way around. But it's definitely going to be typos. But yeah, this cataract thing is a trip. It's like I feel like I'm slowly going blind.
Oh, don't say that, view.
Cause my bad eye is already bad. That one might have a cataract in it. I would never know. But my right eye, oh my god, that was my strong eye, and so I can't even. If anything damages my right eye, I will be legally blind in that. So I'm really nervous about it. And thank you so much, Linda, for your response. And what you actually did was confirm everything that I did research. I did hear about those things that can develop where you go back in and they zap them out. So that I
Yeah, so I
appreciate
was
that
thinking, can
because
you hear
that
me, view?
can you hear me, View? I can hear you,
Okay.
but I can hear me
Let me
too.
turn this computer down.
Yeah, now I hear double.
You hear double still?
You
Okay,
hear
because I
double
pushed
still? Okay, because I
cancellations.
pushed
Let me.
cancellations. Let me.
Dang, this is stupid.
And I'm on my phone. I don't know. This is really different when you use your phone, and I can't see the thing. And the keyboard is kind of still wet with the Posca pens. I got a whole bunch of excuses for everything, but all of them are valid.
No,
Oh
you're
god.
good.
No, you're good.
Um, I'm gonna figure
Let
this
me
out.
see if I can. Figure this out. Let me see.
Okay, there. I found
Okay,
what
there.
I'm
I found
supposed to
what
be
I found
doing.
what I'm
Okay.
supposed to be doing.
Now
Um,
I'll go on
I
mute
can't.
if
I'll
I
go
have
on
to.
mute if I have to.
But
But
I wanted you to ask
I wanted you to
Mary.
ask Mary.
I mean, ask
Mary. I
Linda
mean, ask
any
Linda.
other
Oh, okay. Any other
questions
questions
that you might have.
that you might have? Well, actually, the confirmation that she just gave me that was good. That's really what I needed to know.
Hmm.
Because I've been researching a lot. This so I'm so happy that we do have YouTube and stuff like this. Because years ago, it would have been really difficult to like find answers and research stuff. So I did want to know about the those things that occurred. What she was saying at the latter part, and then you can go back in and get them zapped real quick. It's not a big procedure or big thing. So, because that's the big thing that they've been saying that after this cataract surgery, that you can develop some kind of something later in your eye, and then I guess that's stressful enough thinking you're gonna have another surgery. But she reconfirmed it by saying you can go in and get it zapped out real fast, and But it is kind of very frustrating because I can see, but I can't see. Like I can't read anything now. And the other day I was out. Like when I went out today, I took a Uber. But the other day when I went out, I actually turned in front of a car, and I was very close. I didn't see the car, and if that car wasn't if somebody had looked down or something, we would have had an accident. So um and I looked both ways and I didn't see anything. And then all of a sudden there's this car. And the reason why I saw it was because when I looked in my rearview mirror, I could see this car right on my eyes. And I said, well, how did it get there? And I was like, oh, because I cut in front of him. And thank goodness it wasn't an angry person because, that's how road rage starts. At the
Hmm.
stoplight, he could have got out and, whatever.
That would
So
have
it's
been me.
dangerous. That would have been me. Yeah. So But I went shopping and I could see the stuff on the shelves, but I couldn't see the details. It's weird. It's not fun at all. So
So
and
what are
then
you going to get the
what are you
procedure
going to get
done?
the procedure done? They have not set up for the procedure. I'm going to get you have to go to I went to the eye my regular eye doctor that I've been going to for years, and I told him that I had blurry spots. And I actually was
Hmm.
going to get my eyeglasses. I was going to get another prescription and get my eyeglasses done because after a certain point of time, you got to keep getting your eyes checked. So he was asking me, "Are there any issues you have?" And I said, "Yeah. Well, sometimes I see. I know I've always had floaters, but say sometimes I this white thing comes over my eye, and I keep cleaning my glasses, and then I kind of rub my eyes a little bit hard sometimes. So I was thinking it was that." And then he was like, "Okay, well, let me go check it out." So he normally doesn't check for glaucoma or anything, but he went and got some. It took him about 15 minutes. I don't even know where the heck he went to. Or maybe he had another appointment in between. But anyway, he came back with this machine and he put it right into my eye. And first he said, "Oh, you just have allergies." And I'm like, "Okay." So he gave me a prescription for some drops. And then, and before he finished it, he said, "Well, is there any other thing?" And I said, "Well, sometimes it seems like it's clear, it's cloudy, like my glasses are dirty." So then he went and got the machine, and then he came back, and as soon as he put it to my right eye, he was like, "Woo!" And I said, "Woo what? Who you
Yeah.
wooing there?" Yeah.
Don't be wooing
He
me
said, "Don't be
now.
wooing me now." Yeah, I said, "Don't woo me." No. And he said, and then he said, "Hold on." And I then he went to the left eye, and then he looked. He didn't give me a woo on the left, but he gave me a woo on the right. And I said, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh, you got a glaucoma. You have glaucoma." He said, "But I'm going to send you to the glaucoma doctor, the doctor who will actually do the surgery." And that's this. I'm telling you, this was a month ago, and so I made the appointment with that doctor, and then they canceled on me.
What?
And what? Yeah, they did. And then the next appointment I made, they canceled again. And I was like, I can't see now. Like, do I have to go to? Because I like to go to John Hopkins, and I can pick another doctor. It doesn't have to be this doctor, but apparently he's one of the best at John Hopkins. So they
But
made
if he
another
keeps
appointment. But if
canceling,
he
you
keeps
better go to
canceling,
someone
you
else.
better go to
Yeah.
someone else.
Your
I am
seeing is
now.
important.
Your seeing is important. My appointment now is the middle of next week, and so
Okay,
I
good.
will. Okay, good. Yeah, so I can deal with this right now. And like some days I wake up and I see fine. So it's like a Russian roulette. You never know. But this is the second day in a row that I can't see, and it's really getting frustrating to me because I'm really coloring and stuff, but just seeing just to be able to do anything. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, I'm
used to
not
using
walking
your
in the
eyes.
walls. Using your eyes. Yeah, I'm not walking in the walls and stuff, but it's I can see the cook and just general stuff like that, but it is just it's a trip. It's like my right side of my body is like, my shoulder, right side, my arthritis, right side, my eyeball, right side. I want to take it to the left. Can we equally distribute this old age issues? I mean, I don't know. So yeah,
And
but
and
she
that's what I
confirmed
want to
everything. That's what
I want to express to
I want to
all five
express to
of the
all
people
five
here
of the
or
people
those
here
that watch
or
this on
those that watch
replay.
this on replay.
Your eye health
Your
is
eye
also
health is
important like
also
any other
important
part of
like
your
any other
body,
part of your body,
especially as we age.
especially as we
So if you
age.
haven't been to
So
the
if you haven't
eye
been to the eye
doctor, please make an
doctor, please
appointment.
make an
Please go see
appointment.
your eye
Please go
doctor.
see your eye
Please
doctor.
keep up with your
Please
eye
keep up with
exams
your eye
once a
exams
year
once a year
so that you can stay
so
ahead
that
of
you can
any
stay ahead of any
complications that can occur.
complications that can occur. And tell them actually, because if they can't see what you see, tell them if you have an issue. Because I mean, seasonal allergies. I've always had that. It has never been anything that that is new to me. So the fact that this cataract thing came up, I mean, it probably was developing, and because I'm used to having allergies, an allergy eye, itchy eye, I never really thought about it. And that's
Hmm.
why it's best to go to a real eye doctor, not the eyeglass doctor. The eyeglass doctor, I'm just gonna call him the eyeglass doctor. One's an ophthalmologist, and another one is an optician. Yeah, I can't say that word.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's two eye doctors. The one that really is the eye doctor, and the other one can give you prescriptions to correct your vision to an acceptable level, but they're not really an eye doctor. I don't know. I think people in the chat might know ophthalmologists and optometrists and ophthalmologists.
There
Go
you go.
to there. You go. There, I see. I got it up.
You got
Yeah,
say
go
them
to
big
say
words,
them
boo.
big
Say
words.
them
I
big
can say
words.
them big words. Camellia de Enrico. Girl, if something happened to my voice, oh my goodness, just put me up in the box and just go because I wouldn't know what to do. But yeah, go to a real eye doctor. And I hadn't been to a real eye doctor. I've always gone to the doctor, the eyeglass doctor. And they're fine. I'm not saying I'm not knocking anything, but the older you get, you need to go to the doctor that really can do something to your eye and can foresee anything that needs to be done. So if I had gone to an other a real eyeball doctor, I probably would have. They probably would have seen this and caught it
Mm-hmm.
earlier. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you
I
told me
think I
that.
think you go to that one every 2 years, but I don't know. So they say eye doctor every year. I can't understand if it's you have to go to the real eyeball doctor every year or the eyeglass doctor every year. So I'll get all that information, and when I go through this procedure, I'll see how much I can take. I'll probably just maybe have the audio portion, but I won't. I don't want anybody up here looking in my eyeballs. These people noses enough. And what
Yeah,
else?
it's
And
just
yeah,
good
you
information
nosy.
because
You are nosy coloring with Taylor Made. You don't
you
forget
and you know
nothing.
it.
And you know it. You don't forget one daggone thing. I mean, you could say something like I said something like 7 years ago, and Taylor be like, "No, that's not what you said," and then she'll verbally repeat it. Right. I'm like, how does she do that? You know, and them kids ain't got they ain't getting away with nothing around you.
Not a
Not a
girl, not a thing.
girl, not
My
a thing.
husband, my ex-husband couldn't
My
either. That's
ex-husband
why we
couldn't either. That's
divorced.
why we divorced. And you said you heard he said to you, you heard that, and you was like,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
I heard you talking
I
to your
heard you
homeboy
talking
about
to your
that girl.
homeboy about
Now
that
what she
girl.
do?
Now what she do? I'm like that too, Taylor. Now, so far, my hearing is fine. I can hear very, very well. So, oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I'm just teasing you of course, when I say that. But yeah,
It's
I
okay.
like people that are like that because you have to be you have to have a good memory, and be entertained because you really listen. Like a lot of people get on here, they don't really listen to anybody, but I can tell you are one of those people that listen to everything and you retain it. So when your memory
Mm-hmm.
goes, girl, if it goes when you like 97, then girl, you're gonna be sad because you
Girl
remember
will be real
everything. Girl
sad.
will be real sad. You will. And I said 98, 99. There's no time soon.
I'll be so
I'll
sad.
be so sad. But now it's frustrating right now because I can't see the chat, and I take the screen and I make it up to 200%, but then I can't see the picture so it's frustrating, but I'm working through it. I'm still positive.
Now you might have to
Now
use
you might
that
have to
thing on your
use that
phone where you
thing
can
on your
change it
phone
to
where you
where
can
it's
change it to where it's
text to
text type
speech.
text to speech.
I think the computers
I
do
think
it
the
too.
computers do it too. Okay, I'm gonna look into that because it's very frustrating. It
Yeah, well
really is.
they'll just say everything to you.
Say everything to you. Oh,
It's under
okay. It's under
accessibilities.
accessibilities.
It's on
Okay,
your computer,
it's
your
on your
laptop,
computer,
and
your
your phone.
laptop, and your phone. Okay, I'm gonna when I get off here, I'm gonna go look into it and yeah, get it set for that. But yeah, so I've only got a couple more, next week. And I am kind of nervous about this because your eyesight,
Heck
geez,
yeah.
heck yeah. It's
That's why I was
scary.
like,
That's
ooh,
why
I
I was
wish you
like,
could talk to
ooh, I
Linda.
wish you
I've
could talk to
been
Linda. I've been
thinking about Linda
thinking
every
about
time you
Linda
say
every
it because
time you
I
say
know
it
that
because I know that
I heard her. Here
I
I go
heard her.
again.
Here I
I
go
know I
again.
heard her
I know
mention
I heard her mention.
So I'm like,
Yes, you
dang.
did.
And
So
then when
I'm
I heard
like,
you
dang.
mention
And
it,
then
I'm
when I
like,
heard you
dang,
mention it, I'm like, dang,
I think
I
Linda
never knew
had
that
that
she had
procedure.
that procedure. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's had that
Yeah,
same
she's had that
procedure,
same
and
procedure,
I
and
remember her saying
I remember her
it
saying
wasn't bad.
it
It
wasn't
wasn't
bad.
even
It wasn't even
that long or
that
anything.
long
Like
or
she was
anything. Like she was
in and out.
good. In and out. Well, that's good. Well, that's something to look forward to. I'm not really scared of the procedure because you sometimes you have to have a little bit of pain and discomfort to get great results. So I embrace, whatever is going to be done. I'm not nervous about it or anything. I just can't wait for it. So I hope when I go because you have to be evaluated for the insurance purposes. Like eyeglass doctor can't just tell me you got cataracts and they just do the surgery. I have to go to the eyeball doctor. I sound
Yeah.
so silly saying it like that.
Right, they gotta look at it
Right,
and
they gotta
see
look at it and see
exactly how bad
exactly
it
how
is, and
bad it is,
yeah,
and
that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. And the replace, and then what they put in there is there's so many different types, and so they have to make the best decision, and then offer you the options of which procedure and which replacement. Because basically, what I got from it is they actually open up the, I don't know what they call it. I'm just gonna say the eyeball lid. I'm breaking it down real simple. The eyeball lid and pull out all the broken down mess. They scoop that stuff out, and then they insert another lens or whatever,
Mm,
and
that
then
sound like it
that
hurt.
sound like it sounds weird. It sounds scary. So I'm trying to make it sound like, oh, okay.
Like it's just
So
a
like
walk in
it's
the
just a
park.
walk in the park. Yeah, I'm trying to because see if I get really into it, it's like, oh no, that'll freak me out. But I've seen the procedures, and a lot of different videos and stuff, and I've talked to a lot of people who their parents had it or they had it, and so yeah, I'm not nervous about it at all, and there is like the like 3% chance of something bad happening out of 1,000 or something like that. I forgot what the number was. I think it was. It's very slight for something to happen. Like for me to be, they do this and I lose my sight totally. So the ration, the numbers, the ratio is low, so I'm okay with that because you know you can get a cold and sneeze one time and snap your neck. So you can't. I don't want to think about the bad things. So the
Mm-mm.
bad experiences, yeah, the bad experience is so minor that it's not even worth thinking about because I don't have a lot of other categories of health issues that could be affected except for the autoimmune thing. That's the thing that's kicking it, that's making me real nervous. So the doctor that I go to, I have to let him know that I have sarcoidosis because that will attach any other illnesses going on. It's like looking for some. It's like a gang just rolling around in your body. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with you. So that's the thing. I have to make sure that he knows that and takes that into consideration. So, and I'm going to be very frank with him. If you don't think you can do this, and with my sarcoidosis, then do you have somebody to refer me to? Because I'm not. It's going
Exactly.
to be a one-stop shop. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah. So,
Okay, now
Miss
can
Linda.
you do
Now
me a
can you
favor?
do me a favor? Yeah, yeah. What's that?
And that is
And that is
not
not
say that
say
you're going
that you're
blind,
going
and don't
blind
claim
and
that
don't
stuff. That
claim that
scares me
stuff.
when you
That
say
scares
that.
me when you say that.
And
I know you don't like
sometimes
that.
our words can be
Sometimes our
very
words can be
powerful.
very powerful. Yes,
And
ma'am.
you sometimes
And
you
you
just don't know. You don't
sometimes
want
you
to
just
talk
don't
that
know. You
into
don't
no
want to talk that
existence.
into
You know
no
what I'm saying?
existence. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like my defense mechanism, and so that I don't get disappointed because I'm like, well, I already know that could have happened. I don't want to go. Well, I was gonna say go blind into the situation. See, I can't help it.
Yeah, see, you
Yeah,
playing
I know
too
what
much.
you playing too mean. Much. I know what you mean, though, Linda, and I will curtail it a little bit but I'm so realistic because I don't want to. Well, just walking through and just everything's going to be perfect. Everything is never perfect all the time, and I always like to be prepared for anything. And I don't
Yeah.
want to. Yeah. I don't want to put that on me. I don't want to put it on me, that energy on me. But I don't want to go into something, and that's what I do with everything. I don't want to go into something not knowing, and then I'm sitting here like, well, didn't you know? I don't know. It's just it's a mechanism I have. I think it's called something. I don't know what it's called, but I
Yeah.
see you got a
Now I
whole lot of
understand
chat.
that
And
you're
I
protecting
understand that you're
yourself and
protecting
you're,
yourself and you're
but I want you to
yeah.
be a
But
little
I
bit
want you
more
to be a little bit more
optimistic and just
optimistic
not
and just not
be so negative
be
about
so
it,
negative
because
about it
you're
because
not going to go blind,
you're not gonna go blind. Yes, ma'am. I
You're
know.
handling this, you're
You're
catching it,
handling this. You're catching
and
it, and
you're gonna be fine.
you're gonna be fine. Yes, I understand, and I'm gonna get off of here real quick because.
Yep. No
Yep. All
problem.
right. No
We
problem.
love you,
Thank you.
View.
We love you, View. All right. Love you too, baby. I can't see how to get off. Can you kick me
I
out? Oh, you can. You
I
know
don't
how to
even know
kick
how
me
to
off?
kick
I
you
don't even know
off.
how to
You
kick you
stuck.
off. Listen here, I'm not staying on this
Oh wait,
daggone
I think
live,
I
girl.
do.
Oh wait, I think I do. Oh, kick me out like I cussed you out. Let me say I cussed you
Okay.
and blah blah
Bye.
blah. And Kevin, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I don't know if I don't know if I know I turned it off, but I don't know if I kicked her off. Oh, remove guest. Boom, there she go. Okay, you guys. And we're back. Okay, so we just had to take that little intermission to have a conversation with you, and I have finally got seen Linda and View at the same time. So I just wanted to ask Linda a couple questions while she was here. And so yeah. So that's how that happened. But View, Amy says God's got us. It's all in his hands. And I believe that. I really do believe that. Thank you, Amy, for those kind words. That's so sweet. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to play my. Oh, I think I muted the music. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm the first person that she kicked off her panel. Yep, View, you the first person I kicked off. I did a good job too. You see, I found that. You see, I found that remove guest button quick. That's funny. So yeah, Amy, I'm a strong believer of, speaking things into existence, um, and just being careful what you put out, especially when it comes to yourself, and just learning to, and I had to work on that too, is learning just to be more positive about myself, because sometimes we're our own worst critics. We'll say things to ourselves about ourselves that no one else will even say. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to get better with that, and just being more, positive for myself and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's all. You're welcome, View. So, let me see. How long have I been on here? Oh, I've been on here an hour and a half. That's not too bad. So, I'm at least try to finish up these leaves. And I know I'm not going to finish this whole page on live today, but I will post the final picture on my channel when I'm done. And I know I'll finish today at some point, because I'll just work on it a little bit at a time until I'm done. But I got the main attraction done. I just got to do the flowers. And I want to do these butterflies real cute. I'm gonna do them all like the Queen Alexandria. However, I'm gonna do because they're not all this color, but I'm gonna do a lot of them this color, and then do a couple other colors. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. And I don't want to rush. I want to take my time. So Amy says, yes, me too, Taylor. Take your time. Amy, I'm gonna take my time, but I'm gonna speed it up, okay? I'm speeding, but I'm taking my time at the same time. You get it? And don't be telling me to take my time so that you can put out 3 more pages before before me. Thank you, Amy. I don't want to mess it up. Sometimes I'll be going off the line. Do you guys always stay in the lines or do you mess up? Or like your picture's going perfect and then you mess around and go off the line. And you're like, dang. And I'm really starting to appreciate green, the color green. Green is so pretty. And I like how many green colors the pencil sets give you. Like they give you a few pinks. Now you know that's my favorite color, but they give you a lot of greens and I love the different color greens. And I get a lot of greens in the markers and everything. They give you a lot of greens. I like that. Okay. I wonder, can we go out for order as long as we finish? Because this page I'm doing is going to take days. Yay! Mm, mm. Wait, Amy, so are you doing a double page one? Can we go out of order as long as we finish? Because this page, oh, I see what you did. So you just you posted up a lot of different undone ones, like all the ones you're gonna do. Yeah, I don't think the order matters, just as long as the one that you finish has the one that's clear, without any color on it. Cause I didn't do mines like that. I didn't post like all the ones I was gonna do up right away. I like I take my picture and then when I'm done with the picture, I post the one with no color and then I post it with the one with the picture, with the finished picture. Just in case I change my mind or something, if I mess up on the picture real bad and I change my mind, then, I have the option to change my mind. So, would you say Taylor not funny? Are you doing a double one, like a 2-page one? You are brave for that. Because look I was thinking about doing this one, Amy, but I'm like, oh, it's gonna take me a while. Where is it at? It's the lion one. This one. Isn't that pretty? I think that's a popular one that people love doing. This two page one. This is Kirby. Man, I'm so proud of him. He is so freaking good. Look at that, y'all. Bam. He oh he does so such good work. Um you said no, I've completed them, but this one I want to put to the back. Oh, okay. Okay, so up you posted the blank paper, the blank coloring page first. And now you don't want to complete that one, you want to do a different one? Yeah, I don't think she'll mind. I don't think that matters. You know when that Amazon had that sale, uh I brought like 5 more books. So I like, ooh, there's so many I want to do. But I do like doing the two pagers, but I'm gonna wait and do those on my own. Cause those when I do them, I know they take me a couple days. And I definitely don't want to. I don't want to rush that tiger page. No, LOL. I'm doing the Egyptian woman in the mythic world. Ooh, she's so pretty. Oh, I love that one. But a double I can't right now. Exactly, Amy. I can't do no double right now either. That Egyptian lady, she is cute. I seen that one too. Yep, that one's cute. And I've been seeing how well I have seen Bubble make the gold. I've seen View make the color gold out of like using yellows and I don't know what all they use. Browns and oranges, I don't know. And then I seen Bella Teeny Art make that gold crown. Oh, that is so pretty. So I would do that Egyptian lady, but I wouldn't have to know how to do some gold because the gold color pencil is not really gold. Not like how they gold look. They gold look super pretty. So yeah, I might need to practice how to make gold. Cause then you can make it as gold as you want. You know. Yes, Taylor, I've seen your video, but how do you get coupons? Oh, okay. So during that time, Amazon had a spring sale. They had a spring sale at that time. And so when you would click on um the object, and even now sometimes when you click on something, like let's say you find something that you want to buy, some, let's say it's some crayons or something. You click on it. Sometimes it may have a box that you check, you click it and it'll give you $3 off. It'll say $3 off coupon, but you got to click it. Or it'll say click the box and it'll be like 15% off at checkout, or 10, $3 off at checkout. Those are the coupons I was talking about. And it'll say like coupon $3 off. And that's how a lot of the books were during that spring sale. But I've also seen that happen without the sale. But I also learned because the other day there's a contest or whatever they call them, challenge using anything Crayola that Bellatini is doing on her channel. And so they were looking at Crayola Twistables. And so I'm not a Crayola fan anymore like I used to be now that I got a hold of Prismas and now I got some Polys. So, I'm not trying to do no Crayola, but I was very interested in using the Twistables because they look cool. So I went and I looked. So the first day, thank you, Lori. So the first day, when I look while they were live, every time I see somebody using something, I always look it up if I like it, if I'm interested. I kind of start eyeballing it. And so I looked it up, and at that time it said sale. It was like $8 and something cents for a 50 pack of the Crayola Twistables. But I didn't grab it at that time. Well, when I went back, I think it was either later that night. It was, I think, because she went live in the middle of the night, and I was up, and so I clicked over there, and I said, what were you using earlier? Because they have twistable crayons, and they also have twistable pencils. So I wanted to be clear to make sure I got the right thing, because she was using them with Vaseline, and she was showing us using them with like Gamasol and some other products, and so anyways, when I went to click back on it, and it was after midnight, it might have been like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning that night, and they were back up full price, and I think the full price of them was like 13, 14, $15. It was one of those. So I was like, dang, I missed it. So I said all that to say, when you see the deal, you gotta grab it. It at least and at least if you see it during the day, it probably will be good until midnight. But after that, after midnight, it might change. So if you want it and you have the money to get it right away. She said, I know, right? I got the twistables. They're better to me than the regular pencils. Okay, Amy, do you have the twistable crayons? Because they were using twistable crayons. Or are you talking about the um twistable colored pencils? I think you're talking about the colored pencils. And I was researching them, and they say you don't have to sharpen. See, my thing with the Crayolas crayons is when I used to use them, I always use them when they're fresh. Then once that point goes down, I would give them to my son, and then I would buy more, because I like that sharp point. But with the Twistables, it said you never have to sharpen your Crayola crayon again. So I like that. So, but they had the crayons. And then when I looked at Target, I looked it up at Target, I looked it up at Blix, and they didn't have any of the 50 packs. Like Target only had a 12 pack. Oh, you okay, you're talking about the pencils. Um Dang, now you making me want to think about getting the pencils too. I might just get the crayons because I have a lot of I know I'm not gonna like them pencils or use the pencils because I have a lot of pencils. Maybe I'll get the crayons. I don't know, but I'm getting something twistables. Um, but again, so at Target they might have like I think a Blix. I think they might have had like a 6 pack or something like that. And Target might have had 12 or 24 at the most, but they did not have the 50 pack. And I like varieties of colors. So if I'm gonna get it, I want the one with the most. No, you can sharpen on both. Oh. So Amy, have you tried the twistable crayons too? Or just the pencils? Let me know, Amy, if you used if have you ever tried the twistable crayons. Okay, no, you will need to get the crayons because you're only going to use the pencils once. Oh, you have both. No, you will need to get the crayons because you're only going to use the pencils once. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the crayons because I know I'm really. Uh-oh. Well, guys, somebody's at my door, and so I'm gonna end this live. Thank you all for joining me today, and again, I will post the picture, the final picture later. Okay. And have a good day, everybody. I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Bye. Yeah, Amy, do a swatch. I'll come to your channel and watch it. Okay, bye.